Hi everyone. Hi everyone. My name is Holly Miller from Prism Wellness, and today I'm going to be doing the weekly oracle card reading. But this week, since I'm starting on a Tuesday, I am going to do things a little bit differently. So I am going to choose 3 cards like I always do. But this time I'm going to choose a blockage card. So what needs to be healed in your life. Then I'm going to choose a healing card. So how that blockage can be healed. And then I'm going to be choosing a overall card. So how that overall blockage and healing can really affect your life. So without further ado, I am going to talk about the energy for this week. And this week, I have to tell you guys something really interesting. So I kind of sat with myself a little bit before I did this reading. And I was being shown this card. And before I sat down, I chose this deck, the Spirit Messages. I'm like, okay, I need to choose the Spirit Messages. So I decided to sit down. I sat down and I was shown a card. And it was actually from this specific deck. So I began shuffling, and I was thinking about the card for this week. And the card that was chosen or popped out was the card that I was envisioning before it even came out. And that card for this week, this is what this energy is all about, you guys. New beginnings. Okay, and let me dive into that a little bit more. So I feel like we picture what we want in our lives. We have this picture that we want things a certain way, or we want things to be, okay, we want to set goals, and we have a vision of what we want our life to look like. And what's happening is we're starting to let go of the stuff that we no longer need. And we're starting to let go on a mental, emotional level. So we're starting to see things from this level, okay? And once we do that, we start to let go, we start to heal, and then we start to grow within confidence. We grow and we start to go into this new beginning. So we start to let go, we start to heal as we start to emerge in this new beginning, and we start to have a lot more confidence. So I'm very grateful that this card came up even before I picked it, so that I could share it with you guys, because this is really about what's going on for this week. So get ready, guys. It's going to be a very healing week that we're going to find, we might not be able to handle what we handled before, because we're just simply growing out of it, if that makes sense. Okay, so I am choosing from the Spirit Messages, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck. I asked my angels and guides to please surround this card deck with white light and love, and I'm going to pick the first card, which is the blockage card. So please protect this card. Okay, we got 1. And then we'll do the healing card, which is the middle card. Oh, nope. I thought it was going to come, but it didn't. Okay. Please protect and surround this card deck with white light and love at this time. Okay. Please protect and surround this card deck with white light and love at this time. I'm not going to choose that. There was 2 cards that popped out. Please protect and surround this card deck with white light and love. That's our card. Okay, you guys, this is very, very interesting, the spread that came up. So there is a pattern that's going on. This is all stuff that's happening at heart level and soul level, okay, for this week. And it really has to do with the first card that we chose, which is so interesting. This card reading is awesome. So, the blockage card is, I'll show you, soul power. Okay, so this card is reminding us to always remember that you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul's true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So we have to remember that this is the blockage card. So whatever it's saying is something that we're not consistently, I want to say, living. Like, we're forgetting that our soul comes with the body, and we're not just a body that comes with the soul. We're simply forgetting that. But the other things that I am getting from this card is that some of us may not be fully listening to what our soul has to say. So I encourage you to listen. And what that means is, well, what does my soul have to say? Really listen to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? Sometimes we may need to sit back, relax, and see what our soul or our intuition is really trying to tell us. The other things I see like this, again, we're letting go of this like cracked, dysfunctional, I even want to say deformity behind us. And we've come like this long, windy road. It's been like kind of hard to deal with certain things. But we're really letting go, embracing, and moving forward, because we know if we move forward, then we're going to have a better life. We're going to stand tall, stand in our truth, and it will set our soul free, okay, once we move forward. Now, the second card, the healing card, is actually vulnerability. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you. This is a confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based on more intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or misguide or allow a misguided sense that feels vulnerable. And don't feel like vulnerability is somehow a negative condition, okay? I'm feeling like some of us need to open up, so that we can grow and heal on heart level. And as we heal and grow on heart level, this is also going to help us on a soul level. So it's so funny because it really has to do with that first card, new beginnings. It has to do with the letting go, the healing on soul and heart level. You only really feel vulnerable, and I don't know why I'm saying this, but you only really feel vulnerable if you allow yourself to stay in that state of mind. Again, vulnerability is not a negative condition. I just want to throw that out there, because feeling vulnerable is okay, because we may feel like we're on the wrong path, or we're going in a scary territory, I guess. We're heading into the unknown. We don't know, if we open up, say we open up spiritually out on social media, and we're usually not like that. Well, we're experiencing vulnerability because we're opening up in a different way. We don't know how people are going to react. But I feel like if you open up and you show some vulnerability, don't feel like this, yes. If you open up and show some vulnerability, you'll be surprised how healing it can be. Okay? And I feel like this message is for a lot of you out there. So, like I said, vulnerability is the healing card to soul power. So soul power is like, listen, you have this beautiful soul who just wants to kind of express itself and really, I feel like I have to read this again. It has an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. When you express your vulnerability, you're going to feel more of that soul power. You're going to feel grounded in your truth. Your heart is going to open and grow and heal once you experience that vulnerability. And the last card we have is Soul Solitude. Okay? So this just ties in so nicely. Soul Solitude, I have to say, is your soul is working for you 24/7. Your body is working for you 24/7. This card is just reminding us that our soul constantly needs attention, okay? There is moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise from the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause and a time to reflect and a time for you. So this card is bringing up a couple things. This card is bringing up, you're going to have more peace in your life, okay? Even though this says, yes, your soul needs attention, this is an overall card. So there's two things. Your soul is going to feel more at peace when you're able to express your vulnerability. And by expressing your vulnerability, you're going to be able to step into confidence, go into a positive direction, positive, healing, confident direction. The other piece to this is that we constantly need to remember to carve out time for our soul. And what does that mean? It means that we need to take time to pause, to reflect. We need time for ourselves. We need self-care. And when we do self-care and we take time for ourselves, we realize how powerful taking time for ourselves, enjoying peace and quiet, whatever it is that brings you happiness, peace, quiet, is really going to affect our mood. It's really going to affect our soul. And we can notice that things just become easier when we allow ourselves to take time, take a pause. So yes, this card reading was awesome. There's a lot of synchronicities with these cards, and I will show you again. So this is Soul Power. This is the blockage card, so what needs to be worked on. This is vulnerability, so this is how you can heal the blockage card. And this is Soul Solitude. This is about maintaining peace in your life, and also reminding you that you will achieve more serenity when you do express vulnerability. So there you guys have it. That's the card reading. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.